Who really controls the future of artificial intelligence? Is it the brilliant minds creating it, the tech giants funding it, or shadowy government agencies? The truth is far more complex and unsettling than most realize. Subscribe now to uncover the hidden forces shaping AI's evolution. In today's rapidly advancing technological landscape, artificial intelligence stands at the forefront of innovation, promising to revolutionize every aspect of our lives. But as AI grows more powerful and pervasive, a crucial question emerges. Who truly controls its development and deployment? At first glance, the answer might seem straightforward. The most advanced AI systems on Earth are currently owned. Governments around the world are increasingly recognizing the strategic importance of artificial intelligence, viewing it as a critical component of national security and economic competitiveness. Nations are investing billions into AI research and development for defense, intelligence gathering, and maintaining technological superiority. Google, with its vast resources and data troves, continues to make significant strides in machine learning and neural networks. The potential for AI to be weaponized or used for mass surveillance has sparked intense debate among policymakers, ethicists, and technologists alike. Organizations like the IEEE Global Initiative on Ethics of Autonomous and Intelligent Systems and the Partnership on AI aim to establish guidelines and best practices for the responsible development of AI technologies. The rapid pace of AI advancement often outstrips the ability of regulatory bodies to keep up, and the global nature of AI development makes it challenging to enforce consistent standards across borders. Moreover, the competing interests of different stakeholders, from tech companies and governments to civil society, organizations and individual researchers, can lead to conflicting priorities and approaches to AI governance. The European Union has proposed comprehensive AI regulations, while other countries are exploring similar frameworks. The massive datasets used to train AI models are often sourced from publicly available information: books, websites, social media posts, and user-generated content. But questions of ownership and consent loom large. Who truly owns this data? The original creators? While we interact with AI-powered technologies through smartphones, smart home devices, and online services, most people have little insight into how these systems work or evolve. The complexity of AI algorithms and the opaque nature of corporate decision-making processes create a growing disconnect between the technology's impact and public understanding. Open-source initiatives, such as those championed by organizations like Hugging Face and Eleutheri, aim to democratize access to AI technologies and promote transparency in their development. As AI increasingly influences everything from job applications and loan approvals to criminal justice outcomes and medical diagnoses, the need for public engagement and understanding becomes ever more critical. As we navigate this complex terrain, one thing is clear. The more power AI gains, the more critical it becomes to ask who holds the reins, and whether they can be trusted with the awesome responsibility of shaping our technological future. It's a complex interplay of corporate interests, government agendas, ethical considerations, and technological capabilities. The decisions made today by tech companies, governments, and other stakeholders will have far-reaching consequences for the future of humanity. It's crucial that we as a society remain vigilant and engaged in shaping the trajectory of AI technology. Tech giants wield significant power through their resources and market dominance. While governments seek to harness AI for national interests, ethics boards and regulators struggle to keep pace with rapid advancements, and debates over data ownership and open-source development continue to shape the landscape. Companies argue that this approach is necessary to protect their intellectual property and maintain a competitive edge. Critics, however, contend that this lack of transparency hinders scientific progress and exacerbates existing power imbalances in the AI ecosystem. These projects allow researchers and developers worldwide to contribute to and build upon existing models, fostering innovation and collaboration. The companies that collect and aggregate it, or should it be considered a public resource? Government agencies are partnering with private companies and academic institutions to accelerate AI advancements, blurring the lines between public and private sector development. This data monopoly raises concerns about market concentration and the potential for abuse of power. Smaller companies and researchers may struggle to compete, lacking access to the same quality and quantity of training data. They shape the public perception of AI through their products and services, influencing how millions of people interact with this transformative technology on a daily basis. While some nations are working to create laws and regulations to govern the development and deployment of AI systems, many countries lack clear guidelines or oversight mechanisms. The result is a patchwork of approaches, with power struggles and negotiations often taking place behind closed doors, away from public scrutiny. Their research labs and development teams are at the forefront of breakthroughs in natural language processing, computer vision, and robotics. Meta, formerly Facebook, is heavily investing in AI for social media, virtual reality, and the metaverse. Microsoft, leveraging its cloud infrastructure and enterprise connections, is integrating AI across its product ecosystem. And Amazon, with its dominant position in e-commerce and cloud computing, is harnessing AI to optimize logistics and enhance customer experiences. And operated by a handful of tech giants, names like OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon. These corporate behemoths wield enormous influence over the direction of AI research and development, pouring billions of dollars into cutting-edge projects and attracting top talent from around the world. OpenAI, once a nonprofit research lab, has transformed into a powerful player in the AI arena, partnering with Microsoft to push the boundaries of language models and generative AI. These tech giants decide what AI can do, what data it trains on, and who gets access to its capabilities. However, the control of AI extends far beyond Silicon Valley boardrooms. United States, China, and other global powers are engaged in what some have dubbed an AI arms race, each striving to gain an edge in military applications, surveillance capabilities, and economic innovation. This governmental involvement raises complex questions about the ethical implications and potential misuse of AI technologies. As AI becomes more integrated into critical infrastructure, national defense systems, and decision-making processes, the stakes for who controls its development and implementation continue to rise. In response to these concerns, various AI ethics boards and global regulation efforts have emerged. However, the effectiveness of these efforts remains to be seen. Another critical aspect of AI control revolves around data ownership and corporate dominance. Tech giants have a significant advantage in this arena, with access to vast troves of user data that can be leveraged to train and improve their AI systems. The debate over open-source versus closed-source AI models further complicates the landscape of AI control. On the other hand, many of the most advanced AI systems remain proprietary, locked behind corporate paywalls, and shrouded in secrecy. As AI becomes more deeply integrated into our daily lives, the public's role in shaping its development remains limited. This lack of transparency raises concerns about accountability and the potential for AI systems to perpetuate biases or make consequential decisions without adequate oversight. So, who truly controls AI? The answer is not simple or static. As artificial intelligence grows more powerful and pervasive, the question of who controls its development and deployment becomes increasingly urgent. The path forward requires a delicate balance, fostering innovation while ensuring responsible development, promoting transparency while protecting intellectual property, and harnessing AI's potential while safeguarding against its risks.